What's good, YouTube? It's your boy David Sorrell. I haven't been posting anything much lately. I guess because not much things are going on between the video games, between comic books. I haven't been doing much of comic book stuff or anime. I was gonna do anime, but it hasn't been a lot of stuff that's been going on. But I actually thought maybe I should tell you guys what animes that I'm looking at right now. Oh, I'm fucking up. New phone. Had to get a new phone. Broke the other one. Long story. Anyways, I think the first one that I should pretty much say is Black Bullet. That is actually the first one that I'm looking at. Not right now, but that what I looked at yesterday. It was a pretty interesting story. I haven't really caught on to remembering the names of the main characters on it, but it seems to be sort of like Resident Evil. This virus is going around, but the virus was caused by a group of aliens and stuff. Why say stuff? I don't. Alright, anyways. It's sort of like Resident Evil. What the virus do is it overtakes the human body and it transforms them into a higher up being. Sort of like it's like Resident Evil, but they skipped the zombie part and went straight out to the freaky monster part. So if you ever want to check out this anime, it's called Black Bullet, and it's a very good anime. Another thing that I want to talk about is that Naruto Last is also being available in more selective cities, and most likely maybe before it gets to premiere, because it's supposed to premiere over in the US in March or April, one of those things. Probably by then they might actually release it for every state, because it seems like just about every state has it. So I think we might be seeing them releasing everywhere come around March or April. I mean, it's not a lot of things that was going on and shit like that. I guess I could talk about some superhero shit. Tuesday, because today is Thursday, February something. I don't too much keep up with the dates unless it's payday. Then I keep it up on the date. Black people. Anyways. Oh shit. Let me get back into I just turned dark skin for a second. Anyways, I took a look at Flash because I haven't recorded, because when it comes on I'll be at work. I just took a look at it, and the episode seemed pretty good. They had one of his rogues, Peekaboo. And that was interesting. At first, when it was showing the preview for Peekaboo, I thought it was the girl that appeared on the episode before that was helping out Captain Cole at the end, which turned out to be Captain Cole's sister. Well, it can't be her, because Captain Cole's sister is actually Golden Glitter. I think that's her name, and she does a totally different thing. So when I saw this episode, it was pretty interesting. It was somewhat to agree balancing to me. It was very balancing. Everybody actually had their own thing except for Eddie. Of course, you gotta forget a couple of the cast members to get a lot of shine time. But hell, I'm glad on this one they actually let Barry have a little bit more fun with his shit, because he hasn't been having fun. He's been stuck on Iris, and at the same time he's been a superhero. He's been the Flash. So it was cool. And for those of you who don't know, Grant Gustin came from Glee. So he's able to sing and do all this shit, and it was pretty good that they used the shit they did on Glee in the episode, in the karaoke. So he showed off that he actually can sing and stuff like that. It was very surprising to a lot of people, including to a potential, but most likely is going to be a new love interest. I forgot the name. The name escaped me. You know, I think I had to watch it more than one time. Anyways, the name escapes me. She pretty much gave her phone number to him. And also, we get a little bit more update on the Ronnie situation, and Cisco is trying to solve it. He's trying to. Why? Some names are escaping me right now. I'm sorry, but some names are escaping me right now. Anyways, Ronnie's chick pretty much told him, like, stop. She moved on and stuff like that. But Cisco couldn't move on. You know, respect. He couldn't move on because he kind of felt guilty on what happened, because he felt like he caused Ronnie to seriously die. But we come to find out that Ronnie, well, as you all know from the episode that went in show Firestorm, but I'm fucking up like crazy. This is what happens when you haven't been doing YouTube in a long while, which was a week. So I guess I won't say a long while. Okay, anyways, we kind of find out the reason why Ronnie isn't acting Ronnie no more is because he is merged with the professor that pretty much make the Firestar Matrix. So, like, it showed him during the accident and shit like that, you know, that caused everybody to become metahumans, that he was holding something. And what I believe he was holding was the Firestar Matrix. And if you don't know, the Firestar Matrix causes another person to merge with another person to become Firestar. And that's what they discovered, and that's pretty much what I knew was going to happen, because there go I read comic books. Anyways, the Pied Piper was trying to help Cisco find out what happened, because he already knew what happened to him. He already discovered, because he's a genius dickhead. At the end, of course, Pied Piper escaped. But at least they got a little bit more info of what is going on with Ronnie, so they can help him, which he's going to be featured in the next episode. So that way the Flash can get some more help, which he kind of needs a little bit more help. I think that was the reason why the Pied Piper escaped, because Pied Piper is part of the Rogues. So he's the brains behind the outfit. So yeah, that's the reason why he escaped. Plus, he's pretty much Cisco's rival. Maybe later soon, maybe they might awaken Cisco's power, because in the comics, Cisco is Vibe, which pretty much is sort of like Pied Piper. He uses sound waves and shit like that. So I actually hope that they do that soon. Towards the end of the episode, the very end of the episode, I was really surprised. It really gave me a geek moment. I was like, yeah! We got a little snippet of Grodd. A little snippet of Grodd, and it looks like they might go the Planet of the Apes route and have a 3D animation form of them, because it was clear to me you couldn't really see because it was really dark. Check out the episode. It's up now on Hulu. Get Hulu. It's only like I think $8.99 per month. Get Hulu. Yeah, pretty much anything that you can watch on Hulu. You know, you can catch up on anything. You know, Flash, Arrow, anybody. You including wrestling. If you're into wrestling, you know, you can follow back up on the shit. But anyways, back to what I was saying. That was a pretty interesting episode. It was pretty good. I don't know how it did, because I didn't look up. I don't be looking up how it did. My friend does. You know, Alex the Dark Slayer. He does, so he can tell me. The episode that I looked at last night, as soon as I got home, was Arrow, because, like, you know, Arrow's finally returning to the fucking city and shit. And it was like a big out brawl. I wonder, like, was most great episodes gonna be like that? Is it gonna be like Army against Army? Because I kinda get tired of that. I kinda get tired of it, but this specific Army was a meaningful thing towards the end. it was pretty interesting that Merlin finds out that Brick was the one who actually killed his wife. And it was great that in this particular flashback, we get Merlin's flashback. And I liked it. I like to see how the fuck this nigga became Merlin. And I liked how he was like a kind person till he shot somebody. And he felt like he changed forever. And how he joined the League. And it was Nyssa who pretty much gave him the name of the magician, Merlin. She pretty much the one who did it as a little girl. It was a pretty damn interesting episode. It was cool. It was surprising to me that Captain Lance, but not really surprising because he is a pretty damn good detective, actually know that Roy is Arsenal. You know, it's kind of fucked up. How the fuck that nobody knows that Oliver is the Arrow, but it's like everybody knows that Roy is the fucking Arsenal. You know, of course, Marley knows. And Thela just knows. She's like, yo, you was in a red hood and shit like that. I was like, that's fucked up, man. You virtually don't really have a good ass secret identity. You know? It's kind of fucked up. But hey, whatever. We actually finally see Sin. You know, little chick that I was hanging out with, Canary. She saw Laura as Canary. I was like, oh shit, this is the whole shit moment. This is the whole shit moment here. She saw that and she could pretty much tell body, you know, because, you know, Laura's sister's a little thicker than her, so one, you can tell that. Of course, they said she was taken care of by her, so of course she could tell the body difference. So she pretty much told Lance this. Now, this is about to get fucked up, son. Of course, I'll let you know. He's gonna have to do the investigation. And when he does, it's not gonna turn out good. Ugh. Oh my god. Ugh. Hey, if I show Bob my teeth, it look fucked up like this. I really don't care what I do on the camera. Anyways, I don't want to go too much detailed episode, but the very end where Oliver pretty much stand up to the people, stand up towards the people, in front of the people, telling him he was giving this incredible speech that sounded more and more heroic. So I think after he gotten beat by Ra's al Ghul, it's like what Steve Amell kept saying in interviews, he's more humble. But better yet, he's more on the course of being a hero. Because at first, he doesn't see himself as a hero. He just sees himself as a person that's doing good. It has to do with the cruel, fucked up things. And he doesn't see himself like as a superhero. So, and you can kind of tell, because like the difference between the Flash and the Arrow. That's a huge difference, because you saw this difference that Barry's more heroic. He's more of a hero. He is taking place as a hero. Yeah. Oliver doesn't see himself as a hero. He just sees like this mad vigilante that's just doing good. He doesn't see himself as a hero, which is probably one of the reasons why he couldn't beat Ra's al Ghul. He's incomplete as a person. If you want my little 2 cents in it. He's incomplete as a character, so he's still on this journey of self-discovery. And it's just like they said that season 3 is about identity. And he doesn't have the identity that he thought he did. He thought he's supposed to be one person and couldn't be the other person. So he's really trying to find himself. I actually wanted in this episode to see a little bit more of Ray Palmer. I thought like maybe at some point he was going to get involved in the final battle between the city and Brick and his gang. I kind of wanted to see more, but they did hint it. I don't know, was it confirmed, but they did hint it that Ray Palmer will be on The Flash, which I think makes more sense, because if you don't know, the Atom turned small, just like another superhero from another company, perhaps, called, I don't know, Ant-Man. actually does the same thing pretty much. Except I think they tweaked it so he'll do other things than Ant-Man do. But anyways. Ooh. Got a crook in my neck. But anyways, the episode was pretty damn good. All in all. I mean, there was still some key points they could have done a little bit better. They could have executed a little bit better. The way they made it, the way they was talking about they was gonna give Roy a lot more time on shit, which pretty much was like making me think like he was gonna be more Arsenal, like he goes against everything that Oliver believed in. Well, it turns out that he didn't. Like he didn't do. I was hoping more like headbutting with him. I was hoping for more like Roy getting more focus in what it is. He got a little bit better, but I was hoping for a little bit more mastery. Just a little bit more. And like he has like a hard time. And they really was showing like they really was fucking showing that well, Oliver, they have a hard time. Well, Felicity, they pretty much halfway dead. Yeah, so those are the two key components, and I wish I could have shown more. I was wondering, like, how come throughout the whole entire shit, how come Laura, like, haven't been going back boxing? I haven't been showing her getting better at boxing. She wasn't even trying to box. She just tried to be like a sister. And it's like, I mean, like, I know it's coming. I'm a patient person. And I just want to see some badassery, that's all. Yeah, I think this time things are going to be different. I think Oliver is going to find a little bit more of himself now. And it was very surprising that he was very okay with Merlin now. He's in a place where he's pretty okay with Merlin, but I doubt he trusts him, period. How can you trust a killer? I don't know. But anyways, he asked Merlin to fucking train him. And now he's about to get... I didn't know at this point he wasn't really trained up in swordsmanship. I thought like he was already trained in swordsmanship, but he really wasn't. Well, if you don't know, in the comic books, Green Arrow is a master at hand-to-hand combat, and he's also a master at any weapon. So I guess this is the part where he actually going to be mastered in any weapon, because Merlin is master in any weapon plusable, which I think pretty much gives him the edge to be a better marksman than Oliver. So I think it like after Oliver gets his training from him, he probably going to be at a higher level the next time he tries again and beats Ra's al Ghul. You know, I actually hope Warner Bros. Will decide what the fuck they want to do with DC. Do they want to like sit up here and keep the television and the movie separate, or are they going to put it together? I want them to decide soon, like very soon. I want them to decide, so that way maybe like in a couple seasons of Gotham, we might see Batman jumping into action. I don't know, because we are getting Teen Titans and we are getting Nightwing, but they still have not confirmed. Are we gonna keep it separate, or are we gonna like put them together in the same universe? At first, I was like this at first, man. I was thinking they should like connect it because it'd be easier. Because they do better on shows than in movies. And we like the people like that, and we like to see them in a bigger screen. But I started thinking, no. We should actually keep it separate. Because if we do, we can do huge events. Like, you can make the TV shows be like, I don't know, Earth 2. Or something like that. It could be a different Earth. A different dimension. Because they have huge events that deals around with Earth 1, Earth 2, and all this aspects of it. So, You can have it this way, and then have it that way. That way they can actually do big events. You know, like Infinite Crisis. That has been hinted at on Flash on the first couple episodes. If you see the newspaper, Infinite Crisis. That's actually where the Flash disappeared to. The Speed Force. Died. Dead. Spoiler. But, if you haven't read a comic book. If you haven't read a comic book, or if you don't know where to get comic books from, here's a couple ideas to get comic books. You can go to your local Barnes and Noble if you have Barnes and Nobles, or you can go online and order from Barnes and Nobles, or you can actually go online and go to Amazon where it's cheaper. And you just type in whatever superhero and you get that comic book. That'd be good. I guess what I might do, since I don't know too much what I should do because there ain't too many things going on, I think I'm going to put up a couple of videos the next day, and it's going to be about some of the other shows, like Agent Carter. I'd rather talk about that on a separate note because this video is getting really long. And talk about what's going on with Gotham because both shows are getting very interesting. And Peggy Carter, they actually showed that in more of a movie form, so it actually feels more immersed than the Shield, the Agents of Shield, which will be back soon. Constantine. I think I'll explain that on a different episode. Not episode, what? I think I'll explain that in a different video. Yeah. And I haven't been reading any brand new comic books. I mean, I got a lot of old comic books that I can actually talk about because I still remember them and they're very, very interesting. And I guess there is a lot of people that don't know where the fuck I start at. Whatever. Oh, if you're wondering what kind of hat I'm wearing an Iron Man hat. It was an awesome present from Beast Raimi. Subscribe to him. He's awesome. Anyways, yeah, make sure you subscribe to him. It's pretty good. Make sure you subscribe to C-Tra R. Make sure definitely you subscribe. You subscribe to Alex Dark Slayer. He's finally back as Alex Dark Slayer. He got very interesting skits, which I probably might do later on myself. And also, I'll be on the channel too. I also be on the channel. We have a little thing called Comic Book Society. So if you don't know shit about comic books, that's the place to go. Most times we do talk about like what's going on in the movie comic book region, and other times we also talk about like all the shows and shit what I just talked about. But we talk about it as a whole. We don't talk about it as individual episodes. I just thought about that when I was like thinking what the fuck I should talk about. Yeah. I think this video is 23 minutes. And I've been standing for 23 minutes. That's awesome. I'm a big guy if you don't know. I'm a pretty big guy. For me to stand up this long is awesome. I don't know how this is going to turn out because I'm holding the camera in a funny way. I usually hold it like horizontal and shit. But hey, let's see how this shit turned out. But anyways, like I said, subscribe to my friends. I don't think I need to say their name again. If you haven't caught their name, rewind the bitch and catch their motherfucking name. Anyways, it's Davis the Rogue. And I'll see you guys in the next motherfucking video. I'm outie. Peace, my niggas.